happy Sunday. I like to see this end so I can know that I'm still on. It's Heaven Kissed on your screen. Mwah. Welcome to September 14th. Another Sunday, exciting day. This week was a blast. A blast in the sense there was so much energy in the air, and I feel like I felt like a hair just moving, just going through the motions. And I feel like I used my energy correctly. This Sunday is a reflection on my trip to Ibadan. So when I go back from, I just got back from Port Harcourt last week. So I felt like, okay, it's still a good time. I'm still in the energy of adventure, and I don't mind that, this fall I'm going to use it for um, you know, traveling. So I said yes. Before we go further in the story, though, I want to show you a product that I got for myself. It feels so good on my body. I also got like a perfume oil. It smells so good, and it has really boosted my confidence. I have to give shout out to my love for perfume oils. I prefer it to perfumes anyway, but perfumes are still cool. Yes, it's called Army Essentials. We all know it. Look at how golden it is. It feels so good on my skin, and I'm just happy to have it. Look at it. So cute. Anyway, so this week's traveling has been something. I traveled to Ibadan on um I traveled to Ibadan on Friday, and I had the intention of using the train. I've never used the train in Lagos before, but the one that goes to mile 12 from Obalende or somewhere around there. Yeah, I haven't tested that one, but I just the idea of going to Ibadan to party with a friend of mine, and she was like, "Okay, we can go together," and I was like, "Yeah, that would be fun." And then I said yes to it. I couldn't book the train service online because they had to verify NIN, and they said the service was down. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go there physically to get tickets. I went there physically to get tickets, and they were like, the train is full. I was like, the train is full? What do you mean the train is full? Like, why? Where's everybody going to? Why? Anyway, including standing, apparently there's a standing option for the train, and I believe the trip from Lagos to Ibadan is 2 hours 13 minutes on train. Standing, no way. I'm like, no. So I made the decision that, yeah, I've already come all this way. I've gotten the ticket, I booked the hotel all the way from home, so I'm ready for this trip. I'm gonna go anyway. So I decided to go anyway. Go to the park, paid for a bus. The bus was very noisy. Yeah, which was my whole point of saying I wanted to go with a train, but I believe that I will get a train coming back. So when we got to Ibadan, it was late at night. The traffic was much. I had to enter bike. My bank was having problems. Eclipse season and a seasoning of chaos here and there. But I was able to understand that my gift is turning a mess into beauty. So that's what I noticed. So when I got to the hotel was spacious, but it was very old and very poorly maintained. They didn't even put tissue or soap. Normal hotel. I think it was more like a motel, a Nigerian version of a motel. And the receptionist was very elusive. She didn't give a fuck about us. And I understood though, like, yeah, you're in my space anyway. So we just had to accept that and work with what we had. And then we got to the party side. The party was actually us. It was good. The music was good. I danced as much as I could. I'm gonna show clips after. Yeah, everything from the trip to. I took some videos going to the airports, I mean, to the train station. So yes, yeah, we went to the party. I enjoyed it to an extent. I'm gonna show videos of enjoying it, but then, it started getting a bit weird when the because I was told it was a rave, but the it didn't give the rave because a rave contains like Afro house. No one is really DJing like that. They just come say something and then they go. But like the party where there's like an MC that's just like, everybody shake your bum bum, oh my child, oh boy, like all this weird degrading languages. Like I don't know why the hype man just feels like, because he was like, oh, every guy, he doesn't want to see a girl dancing with a girl, like this is not a lesbian party, and that every guy should grab a girl. And the ratio with from guys to girls, where the boys were much more than the girls. So like if he said it once, he said it twice, he said it thrice, like it was getting uncomfortable because I paid for my ticket myself. Hello, I paid for my hotel. I came here by myself, and even if I was paid, like someone paid for my trip, it still doesn't give you any right to just say grab any girl. Like we're human beings. Why would you say something like that at a party? It was really weird, and it just ruined my vibe. And then the music just didn't ring anymore, and I was just tired. I had to go sit down, but I did have fun. I brought my fun kit, which is my vibe. I was like, I'm gonna party anyway. You know, I paid for this, and it's all about the intention anyway. So then after I partied, I sat down and decided to go back to the hotel. Got to the hotel gate was locked. I'm like, what the hell? Knocking the gate, no gate man, nobody coming to answer. Had to stay there for like over an hour before like someone close by just decided to push the gate. That's how we got inside, because the whole essence of getting a hotel was getting a place to sleep, to rest head, and they locked us out. But anyway, we got inside and I was able to sleep. And then the next day, we started our journey. First, we went to get amala. I'm going to show you that clip. We went to get amala, and the landscapes in Ibadan is beautiful. You know, the hotel we stayed in felt like it was built around the inside of a cave. The architecture is so great, and they like have art. I feel like it was very popular back in the day and well furnished. You know, you just have that blast from the past. Maybe in the 80s was really good, the hotel. But anyway, the location was good though for us to, rest when we wanted to for the party. So I'm glad um money was able to flow through me easily to experience that. The comfort might not have been 100%, but the lesson is 100%. I actually just took that cue to really meditate on the experience. Um, and I like to say I wrote it down. I wrote it down. So I asked myself, like, what kind of spaces fill me instead? And I said space with colorful nudity, acceptance, like there's no restriction because everybody feels safe enough to express themselves, to come to dance. Like the way I want, when I attend a party, I come back feeling joyful, with connection and feeling powerful. So, and yes, I had to reflect. So, and it gave me the notion that I have a gift for turning mess into beauty. And that's like, I still made my content. I was still grateful. And the universe blessed me with money in the morning. So I didn't really lose that much. And we were able to still have fun. Went to eat amala. And then we went to the train station. Again, they said the train was full, that is only standing and it's for 4:30. We were like, no, we want to schedule for 1:30 so that we can get home that's late to Lagos on time. So we didn't get to use a train going and coming. So, but I got, I feel like everything that happened, the money I paid for was like a tuition to a lesson, a much greater lesson. It's not every gathering that you honor the invitation to, and it gave me the reference to also meditate on where I want to, like how I want to feel after I've attended the program, But it was so fun. Um, what else? Yes, I will. Let's see you next Sunday. Yeah, my youngest sister is at home. Hopefully, we should be featured next week Sunday. Wishing you peace and love for the week. Got a package from Aura.